This lattice parameter describes the shape and size of the crystal. Actually, unit cell. Describe the shape and size of unit cell. It gives the relation between the sides of a whatever the crystal system, sides. That is called lattice sides or lattice parameter. It is noted by A. It is also called lattice constant. Lattice constant. And angles. Relation between the angles. It describes, means any crystal system, any crystal structure is described by these three sides. What are the means relation between the all three sides? We have, if we assume this is assume x, y, z. So what are all are the length? This is the length. This length, this length. If it is a cubic, only one constant is sufficient. But if it is not a cubic, we need to define three different constants. Assume it is a not equal. So this is x, a, this is y, b, this is z, c. We need to define three parameter. This is called the lattice parameter. And the relation between the angles. What all angles between these edges? If this is a one edge, this is a one side. What all are the angles with this, with this, with this? So this is three angles. If you assume this x value, this is 1, this is 1, this is 1. So another thing is angle, alpha, beta, gamma. If it is a cubic, all three angles will be equal. So means for defining this cubic, tetragon, all this, we want something to describe this thing. That is lattice parameter. These two are lattice parameter. This angles and this lattice constant. So what is the relation here with angles and angles of here and angles here, here, and the length of the sides. Here all sides are equal. A is equal to B is equal to C. This is the side length. All sides are equal, and all angles are 90 degree. In case of cubic system. In case of tetragonal system, two sides are equal, third side is not equal, but all angles are 90 degree. In orthorhombic system, all three sides are unequal. But all angles are equal to 90 degree. Here, all sides are unequal, but all angles are 90 degree. In rhombohedral, all sides are equal and all angles are also equal, but that angles are not equal to 90 degree. Means all angle will be, means earlier we have discussed these three things, or in all these cases we have 90 degree angle, but here angles will be equal, all angles A, B, C, all angles, but that angle will not equal to 90 degree. All sides are equal. In hexagonal, two sides are equal, third side is not equal. And in case of angle, two angles are equal to 90 degree, and one angle is equal to 120 degree. Or hexagonal. This is monoclinic. In monoclinic, all sides are unequal, two angles are equal to 90 degree and another third angle is not equal to 90 degree. Two angles are equal to 90 degree, but third angle is not equal to 90 degree. Fourth is monocline. Seventh is monocline. All sides are unequal and also all angles are also unequal and also not equal to 90 degree. So this all crystal system, this possible crystal system which is defined based on the arrangement of atoms. So moving to next, we need to define a unit cell, because crystal system, whatever the crystal, that is made of unit cell. So we want to describe unit cell. What is unit cell? Unit cell is a smallest possible unit or part of crystal which is repeated indefinitely in 3 dimensions such that we'll get a crystal structure. We'll get a crystal structure or a space lattice. Unit cell is a smallest lattice or a smallest unit of a crystal such that if we will arrange in a infinite number, arrange indefinitely in a regular manner, we'll get a crystal structure. So this is a smallest unit of a crystal which describe all the properties of the crystal, means all the symmetry of the crystal. This unit cell means we cannot randomly choose any as a unit cell. It should describe all the properties of a one crystal. So this is a smallest unit of a crystal which generate whole crystal system, whole crystal or a space lattice. If we will continue indefinitely in a regular manner, we will get a crystal which has same symmetry as a crystal. So this unit cell, if the atoms arrange in a, assume this is a unit cell. Assume this is a unit cell. If atoms are present at this lattice point, this lattice point, this lattice point, this lattice point, all corners, effectively we will get one atom per unit cell. This is the effective number of atom. Actually this is 8, but it is shared by 8 crystals. So effectively we have one atom. This unit cell is not restricted to only one atom. If we will get effectively one atom, we will call it primitive cell. We will call it primitive cell. If effective number of atom in a crystal or unit cell is 1, it is called a primitive unit cell. But this unit cell may be slightly higher number of atom. Here it is a 1 atom, effective number of atom, but in this case unit cell, it may have 1 or more than 1 number of atoms. So based on this, we define the Bravais lattices. Based on this, we define the Bravais lattices. Actually, crystal system is described based on this primitive cell. But sometimes what happens, even this is a smallest unit, still we will not getting the symmetry of the crescent. So we want some, this is a smallest, but we want some high, means slightly higher symmetry element or crescent. So that's why we define a unit cell that has slightly, means higher symmetry. Means we want symmetry, to that